93.5 Jukasa Radio, the one station for all nations.
Here at the 2018 Dreamcatcher Gala on the red carpet, and I am joined right now by Billy Mills himself, of course, a former Olympian and winner as well at the Olympics. Billy, how does it feel to be here tonight?
You know, it's exciting. I've mentioned many times, we have to tell our own stories. You look back at the early footprints laid on America, there were footprints that excluded indigenous people. Eventually, they excluded African Americans. We were locked outside of the American dream, whether we're First Nations people from Canada or tribal people from the United States. We have to tell our own stories. We have to educate people, not only in the Americas, but throughout the world, who we are. And this does it in such a magnificent way.
Yeah, absolutely. And basically touching on that, here at Jukasa Radio, we're trying to expand the cultural content and kind of reaching out to the youth and everyone else around the community. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share regarding that?
I think to reach out, I think we have to start with, at least I do, with May 4th, 1493. This is not an attack on Jesus Christ. It's not an attack on Christianity. I call myself a Christian man, and I still take Native American spirituality and blend. But courtesy of the Vatican, the Pope wrote the doctrine of discovery. Any new lands found can only belong to the first Christian monarch that discovers them. And the inhabitants, the indigenous people, must come under international rule of law. Their laws, their religion, their song, their dance will no longer apply. They must submit to Christianity. And they realized if we did, we could own land. So that's the period of time in our history where you considered we had no souls. Genocide was legalized, theft of land. 1823 in the United States government adopted the doctrine of discovery as their policy toward the treatment of tribal nations. We cannot own land, forever locking us outside of the American dream. Here we're here tonight talking about the achievement of dreams, regardless of the obstacles set. But most people don't understand the obstacles we had to overcome. Many of our young people are achieving great things, and they're recognized not so much because of the great thing they've achieved, but because of where they had to begin.
Exactly. And I wanted to ask one final question, going back to your, obviously, days at the Olympics. When you went there, you were kind of considered no one. Not a lot of people knew who you were, and winning nonetheless. What was that feeling like, kind of proving people wrong and just doing your best and achieving it?
No, it was not proving anybody wrong. It was, I always felt something inside of me was broken. And every time they referred to what was broken, they talked about my Native American heritage. I'm half white, I'm half Indian. I set on a quest to find out why something inside of me was broken. And I came close to suicide in college. My dad used to tell me when I was small, it takes a dream to heal broken souls. Now I was 26, now I was a junior in college. Instead of jumping, I wrote down a dream to heal a broken soul. Gold medal, 10,000 meter run. So 100 meters from the finish line, my thoughts were like, I'm going to win, but I may not get to the finish line first. Then I've got to do it now. Then wings of an eagle. Then finally, I'm going to win. So comforting, but I may not get to the finish line first. So tranquil, unconcerned. The tape breaks across my chest. Later that night, my wife and I are going through multitudes of telegrams. And if we fall asleep and I wake up, I know what it meant. I know what I'm going to win, but I may not get to the finish line first meant. I was going to heal a broken soul.
Absolutely. Billy, some absolutely great words to share with us here on the red carpet at the 2018 Dreamcatcher Gala.
Playing all the hits on 93.5 FM, online, and on our app. Available for download from the App Store and Google Play.